Oh, so we're starting now. All right. All right, we are starting. We got Shy laughing. We got JReid, and let's not forget Juan. We're going to get to Juan in a second. And we got Lauren Case co-hosting this episode. This is Friday the 13th, by the way.
Very scary.
Friday the 13th.
But you're not watching it on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you're not watching on
that's
Friday the
sad.
13th, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a damn shame. Prime Society on the Austin Kelly Show.
The gang.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
Once again, you guys were my first guests at AZ Pod Studios, and now you're here again.
Damn.
I love the new look.
Yeah. So, Juan, you weren't on the last interview.
I missed out.
Juan Soup.
Juan
in a million.
Juanito.
Anything else? Did you come up with one?
Still cooking.
Still cooking?
It'll
Come
work
back
its
to
way
me.
through.
Thank
So, tell us why Juan Soup, though, because that seems to be the social media famous name for you.
I mean, I feel like most of my friends back home associate me with being a weeaboo for sure. So like, yeah, I remember back in high school, I went to like a vocational school where I like learned like audio engineering and like digital media. And we had a bunch of kids in that class that, you know, we created stuff all together, and they're just like, man, you eat Panda Express all the time. You always getting these crab reviews, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to call you wonton. The Ragoon. Yeah, no, the crab
Get a little
ragoons.
shy there.
Come
Yeah.
on, team.
This is why I missed the first one. But no, yeah. So I think my obsession with crab rangoons and then being made with wontons, it's just like wonton soup. That's what they called me through high school, and then I just kept it.
Do you guys approve of that name, Juan
I've
Soup?
never called him wonton soup. I've called him
Just the
I've called him
wonton.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, no,
One
there's
time
some
a bit.
kind of variation to
Yeah.
it, as long as it's a
I
one.
kind of give everybody the power to figure out, you know, what resonates with them.
Yeah.
Very selfless.
And Juan, you know, yeah.
Juan
I
Solo every now
like
and
to
then.
give
There's
them
a
Juan
few-
Solo.
There's a few
Yeah.
in there.
I like that one.
Thank you.
You
But
should.
mine's going to be better.
Your challenge is to come up with a new nickname for him before this podcast ends. That should be your new
If I'm
challenge.
staring
No, that's
off into
hard.
space,
Juan Solo.
then you'll know why.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, you know what I'm saying?
Boom. Wow.
Hey.
Shy. How
Juan
often?
James?
How often do you
Juan
sing?
James.
Juan James.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shy. How often do you sing in the shower?
Every chance I get.
Every chance you
Yeah,
get.
that's a daily thing.
Have you ever sang in the shower with the girl in there with you?
There's a question.
Absolutely.
Have you ever wanted to?
It's never really occurred to me, you know? Like, it's really, like, I'm just going off of straight vibes, you know? So it just depends on whatever it is. If I got to step out of shit, why you looking at me like that? No. Any chance I get, I'm usually singing in the shower. I'm not, like, I feel like it pays off to not be shy with it, because I got to sing anyway. So I might as well just do it whenever I want.
There you go.
Not be shy when you're shy.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. There you
There it
go.
is.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. I'm glad that you guys are here. That's the end of the interview, guys. That's it.
it.
No, I'm
That's
kidding.
it. It's a wrap.
That's it.
God bless everybody. Have a good night.
So, you guys, I'm glad you're here. We got a lot to talk about. You guys performed a lot of shows before coming on. Let's talk about one of those instances. It was in Hollywood for fashion.
Yeah, Fashion Week. We did a Fashion Week with Bovetique Fashion Week in Hollywood, and it was a pretty cool opportunity. We didn't get to stay for the whole week because we have shit to do here, but
Yeah.
we did the first night, and we performed at this apartment complex. I guess it's called.
Nice, like, penthouse, like, rooftop spot.
Yeah.
Well, the view was all of Hollywood and the mountain, like the Hollywood mountain
All the buildings,
behind us,
studios, all of that.
and we played for we just played for hours. So it was
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Almost? Yeah.
Like 3 hours. We were supposed to play for like 20, 40 minutes, but
Yeah, we
You
played
guys
for,
decided to just go all out.
we just went until they pulled us off. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were asking us to even play like songs of theirs with them, so we were just
yeah. We were like playing other people's music and like jamming with them, and they were doing their songs and stuff. So
Other artists that were there, you were joining in
Yeah.
on their songs?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
cool.
yeah.
As far as ambiance goes, was that one of the better places that you guys have performed, or even the best?
I think it was,
Any others come to mind?
It's always
It's
exciting.
definitely like I feel like a top 5 for like scenic views, but it's kind of hard to top like some of the views that we got at Burning Man.
I was gonna say, I think
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
ambiance wise, that's actually a great question because it makes me think. Yeah,
We've had a lot of. I mean, the Suns. That was.
Oh, yeah, we talked about the
At a Suns
Suns.
game?
Wise,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
been
we
a
did
lot
the
of
Suns
Super cool.
halftime.
They played halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What an honor.
So yeah, I mean, we got a good little collection to kind of
Good
choose from.
roster.
You know?
like it's like you're saying, like scenic wise, like for
Yeah.
sure that was that nothing tops that. It felt great.
And like lately, we've been doing a lot of newer things too. So whenever we can branch out and do something different and find like a new venue or something else to like conquer, I guess.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because it's like that. It resets. So you're like just as hyped to do something new.
Yeah.
And it's like a good feeling regardless. So
Yeah.
it's like hard to gauge it until maybe you like run it back.
Definitely.
But there's a lot of dope ones to add to the list.
And you guys recently performed for the homie, the
Yeah, we did homie time with
homie
Reese.
time. Fun fact, you guys performed for him as your guys' first show as a live band.
Yes, and that show was
Oh,
just it was just me and Shy. That was
Yeah.
it. Like we had a different keys player that wasn't Juan that never showed up.
We were
And
talking about that
he-
earlier.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah,
be
he-
honest, I don't remember who that was even supposed to be. I'm sorry.
Well, they're irrelevant, I guess.
I guess they're
Well,
rolling
so-
now.
Here.
Well,
Well,
he
now, I'm sorry.
yeah he never showed up, and
You're pulling a Mariah Carey. Who's
Yeah.
that?
Who's that? Yeah, I was on.
They were
Yeah.
one time. Okay.
it was me and Shy. It was just a bass and a singer, and we got that shit cracking, and then we eventually got a guitarist, got a drummer, got.
One by one.
Yeah, one by one, little by little, but
Baby
yeah,
steps, you
we
know.
brought it all back full circle by doing the show with him and Luis and PJ and Anthony.
What was it like doing it again, like performing for him again?
It was surreal. I feel like it would have felt. I probably would have cried if it was at like the same spot, you know, in
yeah.
Glendale, but they closed down. So, but
Shout out to the cuff.
yeah, we love the cuff. Yeah, that
This
was.
is a place that you're talking about? This isn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something you open for? What's
So
it
this
called?
is it's homie time. It's a comedy show. So
Homie
it's just
time?
called homie time. Yeah,
Like a homie.
like
I'm
what like okay
familiar with
like what we're doing
homies.
like what we're doing right now, like how we're spending this quality time together. This right here
Homie time.
is homie
This
time.
is a
Homie
prime
time.
example.
Yes,
A
it's a
prime
prime example,
example.
of homie time.
All
Yes.
right.
Oh, there you go.
So the homie time show. It was great, dude.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
So, and you were telling me that you guys have a new album coming out. Who wants to talk about that?
In the oven.
In the
Cooking
oven.
as we
It's,
speak.
Cooking in the
somewhere.
oven.
We don't know how
Marinating.
finished it is, but it's cooking.
I think it's a little bit more finished.
Fermenting.
It's
than we
like
thought
yeah.
initially.
No, it's
But
it's
yeah.
actually like very much done, but we're all kind of perfectionists. We're all very creative.
Especially with the.
I'm not a
dramatic story of,
perfectionist.
Like most of
That's
these
cap.
songs.
I'm
like,
I'm the complete opposite of. I'm not a
bro,
perfectionist.
you've been on the fucking Rick Rubin wave. Where you're like,
I'm,
hella inspired. Like, just put it out there, man.
I'm not.
Just
I'm
do it.
not. I'm not a
Yeah.
perfectionist. I don't believe in that.
feel
Juan
that
might believe in that.
actually.
Shy might believe in that. I don't believe in that. I'm not a perfectionist.
Who's the biggest perfectionist?
Juan.
Probably
Juan?
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Why do you say you're not a perfectionist?
It's not a real thing.
It's not.
Nothing's perfect.
I think-
You can't get anything
I think
perfect.
the
It's
fight is
just.
like right there. Like
It's
the
just a
most-
thing.
I like that.
It's just a
Cheers
thing
to
that yeah.
Cheers to
It's
that.
just a thing you say to procrastinate. You putting out some beautiful shit to the world. Because it's probably already amazing.
Yeah.
And what's stopping you from putting
Drake's
it out?
already
You know.
gone, though, but-
You're a singer too. Are you a perfectionist?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not a perfectionist. I think that I could afford to have higher standards for myself at times. I think sometimes I'm so excited to just get something out there, get feedback instead of taking my time to make sure it's up to a higher standard. So I think I could probably learn from you two. But
Yeah.
I'm more on that JReid wave.
I mean, you can move the bar anytime and say like what's perfect and what's not. Because if I listen to the music that we made in 2018, like that was music where I was like, this is fucking it, and I listen back and I cringe. So it's like, what am I really like? Could I even say
not
I'm a
the same.
perfectionist if I'm gonna continue to grow and get better? Then like, where's the bar for perfection? It's not.
So true.
It's not a
That's
thing.
a good
So,
point.
yeah.
That is a great point. Yeah. And I remember you saying too, like you don't even like what you just said. You don't listen to your shit back because
No.
there's always something you could change about
you
it.
just
or-
think about what could have been. I
Yeah,
feel
what
like
could have
I feel
been.
like yeah, we all
Especially
feel this
yeah,
way. You
being
do.
our like harshest critics for sure. That's like you go back and listen to, you're like, oh shit, well now I want to add this, this, and this, or like,
Yeah.
oh I could have done it like this, and
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's always gonna happen because like we're always gonna be getting better and doing new things and learning and adding to the bag, you know. So
Do you guys listen to when like the songs come up? Do you guys listen to them?
oh yeah, absolutely.
I skip every single one.
You skip?
I skip all of our songs.
Bro, like that's like 0.002 cents.
Bro, I be running.
I'll have to give it a 30. I think 30 seconds is a
I see it
listen.
as like I'm giving other people a spin that I have less faith in.
Ah.
People that I don't know.
Yeah.
I might as well like put the same little bit of effort and like care into my own blood, sweat, and tears. You feel me? So it's like
Yeah.
I'll give myself a couple listens and add to like the end goal, so to speak.
No shame.
As opposed to like, yeah, no, like you got to support yourself. Can't expect other people to do
Definitely.
it if I'm not willing to do that either.
Hey, preach,
If I
man.
don't want to listen to my shit, then like, hey,
I will listen to After Dark, and then I'll listen to Distant. Those are like the only two songs. If Plans comes up, I'm just like, God, I feel like going in and deleting this from the store
Not
right
even
now.
your guys' encore song, Paradise.
I'll listen to Paradise. Nah, I've never actually. No, I'll never listen to that. No, I never listen to
I'm done
Paradise,
with
no.
I like that one.
I
I like
let 'em run.
the
If they come up on
instrumental.
shuffle,
the
yeah.
beat. That
Yeah,
sounds
thank
good.
you.
What about
Yeah.
Miles? Is he a perfectionist? Are we gonna talk about Miles? You're like, who's this? Who's this?
Miles? Nah, Miles is
He's a go with the flow kind of guy.
he's like
There's no words, huh?
Speechless, huh?
Speechless.
just like that.
He's
Yeah.
speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're trying to find the right way to describe it.
What is
like-
his greatest strength in the band? And do you guys call yourself a band or a group?
We would like to call ourselves
Entity?
An entity.
Did we agreed on musical?
collective.
Yeah.
Oh,
We,
that-
Like
okay, that's
the thing we're
cool.
going for, but like, I mean, for the sake of like our live performances and like what we do together, like with that chemistry, I call it a band.
Band.
For sure. Yeah.
What's
Keep it
his
simple and
greatest
sweet.
strength in the band?
His humor.
His humor.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Really?
he keeps the morale up in a good way for sure. Like it also like it's a double-edged sword because like
No,
it's always
100%.
like reassuring and like makes you feel good, get a laugh every now and then, but then it's also like there's not a serious bone in his body
At all.
Really?
Wait, there's not a serious
Like-
bone in his body, but he was ranting on Instagram about a NBA player being traded.
look,
That's
we
not
don't-
serious.
like,
That's not serious.
not serious. Exactly. That's the point. So yeah.
And it's like you got to rant about the war at least, dog.
Yeah, you gotta rant about something real, but
But
I guess to me his greatest strength is the dynamic he brings to the group. Where
Yeah.
obviously he's the rapper, so without him we're obviously a completely different group. We don't have rap at all, so then it's a completely different genre.
the whole vibe is different. Yeah, everybody has that little bit of like a creative piece that they play. So like we all feed off of each other's energy. So if we don't have that one piece to kind of keep it flowing, then it's just off. It doesn't feel right.
Totally.
So
And
that's the way we operate best.
I think they also mentioned that one of you guys mentioned you guys don't even like the name Prime Society.
That's him.
Oh, they clicked the point.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
I'm being attacked.
Explain yourself.
I just don't like it.
Okay, hold on. Can I add to that though?
Okay, that's the
Yeah.
verdict.
Say you
Because
got me.
I think I might have brought this up in the past, like in the
think
first
you did,
interview. I just feel like it would be an amazing
Yeah.
thing if you and preferably Cal and Emmett just came together as one.
Yep. Let me tell you, as far as those two go,
Because there's a guitar player in the drum.
I can't speak on, or I guess enough on how talented I think those two guys are.
Right.
And, I mean, they're touring right now. I mean,
touring.
if they ever want to come and play some R&B, and it's doors always open. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
do you guys see it ever happening in the future though? Like you guys becoming one?
Probably not. I mean, they're
Okay.
super busy. Like
They are busy, yeah.
they're mad busy. We're busy, and like it's not like even though like I live with Kel, like there's no like we collab, but it's also like it has to be like some kind of friendly competition too. Like the fact that he's doing so good makes us do good, and then if we get something, I feel like they get something the next day, and then it's like this back and forth of just like, hey, I got this. Oh, okay, I got this, and it's like not any hate and shit, but it's just like
Yeah.
it keeps it. That shit is possible, shit is achievable when someone right next to you, gets that. So
Yeah, it helps with the drive.
yeah, it
does.
helps with the drive.
So it's like healthy competition.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. There's never been like a moment where like I do want to slap the hell out of Kel sometimes, but not like in a hateful way.
Yeah.
Like I'm
an
actually
envious way.
I'm very
Yeah.
like mad at him, but no, it's hard to be mad at those guys. And as far as Emmett goes, he's helped us make Paradise. He helped us make he made Outcast.
We work with Cal on.
I mean, Kel's
Trio.
on. He's like featured on songs that he's really not even on. And
He was in that
but
music video for
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn if you got it.
So
Yeah.
any time where we need like a killer solo or something, we know where to go.
Cal, the Thought Slayer.
thoughts.
The guitar hero now.
actually,
Yeah.
He's changed his ways.
He's
converted.
Redacted.
Stick that off the record, please.
Oh no.
The Guitar Hero. He's
More
PC now.
kid-friendly rebranding.
Yeah, you can go on a world
Kid
tour
friendly.
now. Look at him.
Yeah, you gotta be more. You
Going
can't
on
be
Disney cruise.
Yeah, that's Cal the Guitar
You can't be
Hero.
a thought slayer everywhere you go. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a time.
He ran out.
Yeah.
On the Nickelodeon cruise, talking about I'm Cal the Thought Slayer. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
the thought slayer.
Nah.
Who? So when you guys are playing, this is almost like a rhetorical question, but also a serious question.
Okay.
Who, out of everyone in the group, is most likely to get women's panties thrown at them?
Damn.
Probably.
If you want me to answer it honestly, it depends on the night.
It depends on the night.
It truly depends on the night.
Do you think it's Shy, Juan?
I've seen Shy get harassed plenty of times. I've been harassed. I see Miles get harassed. I've seen Juan get harassed, and it's just
So
like,
everyone's
it's
been
a
harassed.
cycle.
It's just like
Depends on
a
what-
cycle of.
Yeah.
There've been a couple times too, like I'll shout out like the names on stage, and
Oh.
like I'll kind of gauge the crowd to see like who's getting like
Googly eyed.
the energy the most.
Oh yeah.
And I'll be like, all right, make some noise for Juan on the keys. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh damn. And I'll be like, oh shit. All right, well, it's his day.
It's his
today,
night,
you
yeah.
know? It's Juan.
It's always
And
changing.
then sometimes it'll be like, shout out to Jeremiah on the drums. Oh my god, it's his day. So I'm like, no, that's really a.
What were you gonna say about that?
I was gonna ask to keep this going, to piggyback off of that. What is everybody's panty melter? Their quality, their skill, their gift, that
Oh shit! I'll tell you what Juan's is
their riz.
because Juan just got harassed in San Diego like a motherfucker.
Oh really?
He got called.
Bro,
He
Wait, tell us about that, Juan. Tell us about that.
I don't even have any words.
he
Find
has
them.
to come
Find
from
them.
this
someone
dude.
else.
This dude got called magic fingers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Magic fingers.
I just
While
played
we're
the
playing,
keys. Yeah.
Juan got.
They don't
some
call you
magical-
magic fingers. They call
I'm
him
going
magic
off on
fingers.
the bass. I'm doing
No,
all sorts of wrist and shit.
He's
I'm
doing
like, whoa,
trills
wait,
I've
wait.
never even heard of, and I'm just twinkly.
You do play with all 10 fingers at the same time, though.
It is
Something that I
actually
can't do
right.
on bass.
Yeah.
No.
Magic, some would say.
Magic.
Some would. Some would.
Can some women attest to that
The
too?
magic wand. Absolutely.
Absolutely. There you go. There you go.
What's your quality?
those away.
What's your panty melter, Sean?
Oh, I mean, I feel like it's got to be like the falsetto. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you break that out. Like,
Oh yeah.
can't do it all the time, but you know. when
And then you
the
get
occasion
women's
calls for
just
it.
panties thrown at you too,
Yeah.
bro.
They're only human, you know.
Yeah, you catch them too,
You gotta
right?
read the crowd too. You know, it's like okay, I gotta put a little extra on it. You know.
Do you guys like it when you're harassed, or does it get to a certain point where
I don't think it's ever gone to a point where we have to. You roll with the punches, dude.
just
It's
roll
like
the punches? Yeah.
it's not like we're, selling out our arenas and shit. Like, you know what I mean? If it was like some Elvis type shit, then I'd be like,
Yeah,
but like at this
like
point,
the
it's
Chip Skylark down the street, dog.
yeah.
No.
We can just go out the door and like it's over at that point.
good,
you know.
Oh yeah.
And it goes good for social media too. So it's like,
It's a weird thing for sure. Like, I'm glad you brought up like social media too, because like that's kind of like the tough bit for it. Like,
Yeah.
given like the whole like, I can't tell you how many times I've had a joke about people like talking about how I'm shy or whatever. It's like, yeah, no, it's like half the time I just didn't feel like talking to you.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, so it's weird. Like a lot of like my personal bit of the creative process and like going in is like very like introverted, and I kind of just want to like you know, keep to the group or like the people that I need to talk to make something go. And it doesn't really work for like the development of things like when you want to grow like social media or like post about everything. It just feels unnatural, so it's kind of weird to go with that.
I mean,
dynamic.
it is unnatural.
Yeah.
Like
Well
it's-
said.
nothing's natural about it, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
So it's like when I get to
Yeah.
that point, it's like, all right, it's time to post now. I'm like,
Time to post.
Are you sure?
yeah, so.
Juan, do you have any lady friends back home in Kansas City, Missouri?
I have a girlfriend here.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah.
So just here. That's it. That's the only one.
Yeah.
That's the only one. That's the
I-
only one.
The most that I communicate back home is usually just my mom and grandma. I got a couple homies back home.
Yeah. Tell us about
know,
the
my day
barbecue though.
ones. The best you'll ever have.
The best. Yeah.
Undisputed.
What
Does
is
he-
the number one
Irrefutable.
barbecue spot to visit?
Ooh, that's a good. Yeah.
I mean, that depends on the day. I feel like
Oh,
most people go to
The specials.
That's amazing.
No, it's incredible, honestly.
Happy hour?
I mean, so I know Gates is probably the most notorious that we have back in Kansas City. You kind of have a Gates in every single city of Kansas City. Jack Stacks is like, it's like the Red Lobster of barbecue. So it's like more on the luxury end in a way. If you got the money for it, you know, you can get some of the finest potato salad you could
Take
ever
a date
get,
there.
you know
I
what
mean,
I'm
there you
saying? Take
go.
a date.
Yeah.
That's fine dining right there, you know.
That's fine.
You don't have to worry about the seafood. You just got a platter of brisket.
Have you ever cooked
know
for
what I'm
any
saying?
of them?
What have y'all had? You've had my banana
I've
banana pudding pie. That's-
Pause after saying that.
You've had my banana.
I'm so sorry for the the delay in my. I was trying to figure out what type of pie it was. It was the banana
I was
cream
sitting
pie.
there, I was sitting there like, there's no,
But
there's no
I feel
way
like
he hesitates
I
after
feel like
banana.
saying banana cream pie doesn't help it
That's
either.
no-
Oh,
that's
banana
way
cream
worse.
pie. That makes it worse.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
And
tell
that's
you.
all,
had
folks.
BCP.
So, well, you
yeah.
had my banana.
Do you blow it if it's hot too?
When
Like
that
if it's hot,
shit,
do you blow it?
when that banana cream pie hit my fucking tongue,
Hey, but I ain't.
Oh,
that shit, the banana cream pie
Cream pie?
filled me up. It was delicious. It was scrumptious.
There you have it, folks.
Best cream pie I've ever had in my life.
America. Yes.
you've had a what?
It was. I could go for another one anytime. You know.
I think after this, it can never happen again. But I'm glad you appreciate it.
For the best.
Yeah, it's for the best.
On another note, speaking of social media, back to Shy's
Moving
point.
right along.
Moving right along. Leaving right
Bananas
along.
behind.
I want to talk about the two most recent covers you guys posted. Blackbird and then Somebody to Love, right? Love Somebody.
You somebody.
You somebody. You somebody.
Kings
Yes.
Leon, yeah.
Yes. Whose idea was that to come up with those covers? Great
I guess
covers, by the
kinda
way.
like-
All right.
Both of ours?
You want to speak on this? What we were talking about in the car?
About to rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Great covers, by the way. I
Yeah,
love it.
awesome.
I shared
Blackbird, so
I think
pretty.
both of them on my story.
Well, I guess that kind of like just like that falls into like how we've kind of bonded as like friends and band members as we've gone over the years. Like we've just been able to like share unexpected connections over songs that we found separately that we ended up really fucking with. And Blackbird and You Somebody were like two of those for sure that we've been like influenced by to like before we even met each other. So like we'll just geek out and talk about those kinds of things. And like it's a blessing to be able to just be talented enough to like figure out how to start such a song.
Yeah.
And just be able to like cover it and add your own little piece to it. Cause like if it resonates with you in here, it's like a special thing to you, obviously. So
Oh, yeah.
to be able to like cover it in any capacity is always fun.
For us, we me and Shy have a very unique. Like I grew up, I went to like a private school for like my grade school, so pretty much it was like Fall Out Boy and like all these other like non-black bands. There's like rock bands, listening to like Green Day and shit. And like there's not a bunch of brothers out here that are like have ever been to like a Fall Out Boy concert or have been to like a Green Day concert or like John Mayer. So I meet this dude and we're on the way to LA. It's like 2018, I don't know. 2019, and I play this song called Walt Grace's
Walt Grace,
Submarine Test. Is that what it's called?
Submarine Test, Submarine Ride.
It's by John Mayer, and it's a cut. Like it's a deep cut about this dude he's the fucking GOAT. First of all, he's Walt Grace,
He wants to build a submarine and like travel like
and
underwater.
his wife hates his ass, and he ends up building this fucking one
Friends
man.
don't believe he can do it. Everyone's calling him crazy. Wife's talking mad shit.
And then he does that shit.
Proves the doubters wrong. Calls her
So
up.
this is a song, yes,
Yes.
but keep in mind that you all.
He like wrote it for a movie, didn't he?
I don't know.
He's like, I
I don't know that you all
he
don't
just
know
wrote
this
that
song, but me and Shy both individually knew this song. So I'm playing this
It's such an
song,
unknown song to hear somebody be like, "How do you know this?"
and Shy started singing that song, and I was like, "Bro, it's over." And there's just so many songs that a bunch of black kids aren't gonna know. Like we'll play Coldplay songs and I'm like, Shy, you know this song? He's like, yeah, and I'm like, damn,
I
dude,
try to play
like.
John Mayer in the car with my family. I'm getting roasted for the rest of the trip. There's no.
Yeah, if I
fucking
try
way.
to play Fall Out Boy in the cards, it's a wrap. Yeah.
Man, what the hell is
Juan
this?
almost-
Daughter's my daughter.
Juan oh my god.
He's
I
like,
guarantee you none of my siblings know that song. I
Damn.
guarantee
They
you.
should.
Y'all
They
having
should.
like a Batman versus Superman moment when both their mom's name is Martha.
I played like 4 Fall Out Boy songs in the car, and I think Juan tried to strangle me with my seatbelt.
oh,
So,
damn.
Yeah.
What is this?
That was pretty much it.
No, it was interesting.
Do you guys play any cover songs live?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the time?
The thing is, I don't think we're too. Juan, you take this.
I mean, we all have a broad range, so it's like I feel like as far as my like musical library goes, I probably have the most antique in a way. I feel like for the most part, it is antique. I mean, I haven't listened to most people of the current generation. I feel like y'all put me on. I mean, I'll be listening to
Bro,
Curtis Mayfield.
I'd be dead ass listening to Etta James, my nigga, and Ray Charles. So, you know what I mean? I've been listening to Billie
them too,
Holiday
but,
shit,
like,
bro.
Billy
I'm
Holiday.
just saying, as far as like the mass majority of the library, like you just have a.
That's
a
true.
long
I
range.
like most of your
You know
shit
what I'm saying?
is
Yeah, it's like
80s and 70s.
Yeah, it's like old
You're not as
shit.
out of touch as me, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm way more out of touch. Come on,
cracking
fam.
the dust
here,
off
dog.
the records. You feel me? Nah, but
Speaking of cover songs, your cover song, Lauren, with Right Down the Line, I was picturing JReid doing a sick bass of that song.
Fine by me.
Yeah.
Do you know the song Right Down the Line by Jerry Rafferty? It's an old one. If
Who?
you guys like,
Jerry Rafferty?
There's that.
from the 70s, late 70s, I
Not
believe.
yet.
What kind of music did he do?
He had 2 big hits. I don't know
of
about the rest
Gotcha.
of his discography, but it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, I guess Elton John a little bit,
I'll fuck
and
with
the
Elton.
Bee Gees.
I'll fuck with BGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
but-
cool.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen to that song that she did, and the bass. I feel like you would just slay the bass in that song.
If you're down,
A live performance sometime,
I'm with
that
it.
would be super cool.
I'm
Dude,
with
yeah.
it.
I'd love that.
That shit gotta be busting though. So when I hear that shit better be fire. When I hear that song,
Well,
Oh, dude.
fuck, okay, pressure's on.
that shit better be fire.
Let me open that back up in Logic real quick.
Have you listened to it afterwards? Yeah. Beats playing for, I guess, John Cornelio, though, right? I'm kidding.
You mentioned him in every interview.
I'm kidding.
Why?
No, that was-
You mention him in every interview. What?
He loves John. You don't have beef.
No, we don't
Y'all
have
are
beef.
like besties, man.
No, I'm kidding, Cornelio. If you hear this, I'm kidding. I'm totally
He's
kidding.
raging.
Let's just say, just don't call us each separately 5 times in one day next time, all right? So, I'll tell you after the interview.
All right. After interview chat.
After our
got
interview
filleted.
chat. Yeah. Let's just say he was supposed to. Never mind. No,
yeah,
never
don't
mind.
even worry about it.
Yeah. So, did you have questions written down, by the way? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's do
you mean
this.
these?
Matter of
Wait,
fact,
you
Matter
used
of
my
fact-
scratch pad? Amazing. That's look better
Are
than
these
I've
yours?
ever. Yeah, that look better
Instantly put
than
'em
anything I've ever used. I've
My
ever used it for.
penmanship? Thank you.
That's great.
So
All
it's
right.
called Prime Time.
Yes. So we have a game for you guys that we're gonna play today. A little play on words. Prime time is the name of the game.
I'll let you take this over. You do this.
Happily.
Yeah, you do this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be
time.
asking you the prime time to do a certain activity, or the prime place. Fill in the blank. Prime this that.
Prime conditions.
And I'll just go one at a time with you guys, so you're not all talking over each other. I'll start with you, Juan. Okay. I can come back to you. That was quite a bodily response you just had.
we're already here. I can't go
All
back.
right, Juan. What is the prime fit to wear on a nice date? How are you dressing? Tell me about it. Oh no! Did we have a weird outfit one time?
First of all, Jay's a hoe. Jay's a hoe.
Why are they laughing?
I'm laughing at him.
He's laughing because I normally don't. You know.
Go on nice dates?
No, it's not that I don't go on nice dates. It's that I'm not the most like I'm gonna dress to impress type of person. So it's like this probably is the most you'll see me dressed up. As
Well,
we
that's a great
speak
outfit.
Right now.
So
Thank you.
I'll
Fly
take
as
it.
fuck.
Appreciate
I'll
it.
take it.
Dude, yeah. So you'd wear that on
You
a
see
date.
some effort.
I pull up with this, you know.
Dude, yeah.
You know, some
Smooth.
starch on your jeans. You know what I'm saying? Some creases at your shirt.
Hey,
Jay's
Reed,
just
do
a
you have
Jay's
something
just
you'd
a
like
hoe.
to share with the class?
With the class.
Jay's got a better answer.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll wait your turn. We'll come
I'm
to you.
sorry, Juan.
All right, Shy, pull it together.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, bro.
Shy, what is the prime?
It's not even ready.
They,
I actually
they
like
both
this
some
second
hoes.
one.
Yeah.
What is
All
the
right.
prime pickup line to
What the
use
hell?
on a nice lady?
Damn.
Brother.
Oh, that's,
A lucky
that's probably
lady.
worse.
Use the worst one you know.
Yeah, use it.
No, I'm actually like extremely stumped. Like the game is gone right now.
No Riz.
None.
Rizless.
Usually don't have to.
Okay, fine. Let me rephrase then, because I agree it'd be hard to come up with a pickup line.
Yeah, it's very
Most of them
situational.
suck.
It's tough nowadays. It's like I feel like half the time people have decided already.
If you
so I
wanted
don't really gotta do
to,
that much.
yes, if you wanted to slide into the DMs, what would you say?
You just gotta be authentic, bro. Like if it don't work, it don't work. I'm not trying to lose no. I'm not trying to lose no sleep off of that. It's
Would
like,
you start with
If I'm
hello?
gonna compliment you, I'm gonna do something unique. You know, I'm not gonna try to do like, hey, what's good, ma? Fire emoji. Like, good luck. dog.
Good mom.
Something
Pack
genuine,
it up, man.
specific to
You
them.
like introverts? Because I'm a shy guy. You can.
No, yeah, sure. But like most of the time, it's like situational. It's easier to do it like in the moment than just like,
Yeah.
okay, let me like pull out the.
When they're
playbook.
harassing you on stage or after the
If
show.
you really need
know.
a pickup line, that's what he's really trying to say. He's never had to use one, so.
Oh.
That's yeah. I've never had to like work that hard, I suppose.
He says so
saying.
nonchalantly.
Just,
All
you
right,
know.
JReid. What is the prime? This is not quite as fun. It's a little bit more serious, but what is the prime place to perform a headline show?
Oh.
Red Rocks.
Red
Red
Rocks.
Yeah, I think like scenic wise. Yeah, that would have to be it for me. Red Rocks. Red Rocks or one of those. You gotta help me with the word here. What's that old ass shit? Like back.
The Coliseum.
Yes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That old ass shit.
Yeah,
is
Sean,
what I do.
yes. He knows. Yeah,
No, the
or
Roman
like
Coliseum.
The Roman Coliseum.
Yeah.
That'd be-
Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg were supposed to fight.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That's not
to
happening.
Be there.
Oh
yeah.
no, absolutely
not
not.
happening.
No.
That's the practice.
All right, Red Rocks or the Coliseum.
Yeah.
One of those two.
The Coliseum.
Yeah, I want the ghost to be
All right.
doing backups vocals.
If you guys ever perform at the Coliseum, I'll be the first one there.
we'll fly you out, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I will be right there by your
You're
side.
covered. You're
We
covered.
can do a pre-show interview for you guys.
Maybe
Pre
Jerry can
and
play
post?
bass, for you.
Let's
there,
book
too.
it right now. We're booking it right now.
Okay.
All right.
Great answers, you guys. Thank you. Authenticity, low effort, Red Rocks.
The Red Rocks or Coliseum.
Awesome. I got a few more questions.
I could read them.
Yeah,
let's do it.
absolutely. Go for it. Let me see if I wrote this in a way that's understandable. Right? Okay, do that one, the second one.
This
What
one.
a hope.
Yeah.
It's
Wish you'd written.
What's a well-known song you wish you'd written? This could be to anybody.
Holy shit.
fuck. That's incredible.
I
That's an
specifically said like
amazing-
well known
That's an
so that
amazing
people watching
fucking
could
question.
know.
Oh my god.
Credit her.
That's a great question.
Can I look at my phone?
Yeah.
Am
Pull up the
I allowed?
Spotify if you need to.
Blackbird could be one, you know.
Something like something like oh my god, I don't even know.
Stumped them.
Okay, I do have mine. Mine is best of your love, best of my love by the Emotions. I feel like every time I hear that song, I'm just like, damn, dude, like this is not aged a day.
Best of My Love by The Emotions.
Yeah, you guys might know it
Get
as
the best of my love.
whoa, whoa, boom, boom. Get the best of my love, boom, 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 boom.
I don't think I know that one. Should I check it out?
Oh
then?
no, you probably heard it a million times with some dude saying, "Do my little boo thing." I don't really care what they do say, girl.
Some dude.
Have you heard that? Where it's like, "Oh, you my little boo thing,"
Just think of
and
that,
I
"You
don't
my
give a
little
hoot
boo
what
thing."
they do say, girl. I know. He just took one of the greatest songs ever and just,
That
just.
sounds
Which-
familiar.
That's been like such a frustrating trend to me, in my opinion, to see that like happening.
What?
It's been like tearing my hair out. To like listen to a new song, like I'll turn on the radio and like 98.3 is like, oh, there's is a beat that's like 30 or 40 years old, and I'm just gonna play it for a little bit. And like, if I sound like a hater, so
Don't
be it.
diss the rappers, bro.
I'm not trying to diss the rappers. I'm trying to diss the effort.
I can understand. I can understand. Can you
And I
think of an
didn't wanna
example
sound
of
like a
one?
hater.
Wasn't Coy Leray?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's everyone.
No, it's
No,
everybody.
it's everybody. It's
everybody
not,
now.
It's not a
even-
thing.
yeah.
It's not
That's
even
like
like
the that's like
yeah,
the industry
everyone is
run
doing
right
that.
It's
now.
not
where it's
creative
like,
at all.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dig out the old
Fucking even I can
fucking
rap
hit
over
from the
these fucking
90s or
beats.
80s and go ahead and
1,000%,
spin it to
bro.
our top artists or something.
Stupid.
I feel
Do
that.
you guys have songs?
Yeah, do you get? Yeah.
Dude, like Let's Stay Together, Al Green. I love
That's a
that
good
song.
one. That's a pretty good
I love that
song.
Yeah.
Al Green.
Every time I hear
Guess
that, I'm
these
like,
aren't
that's
well
that
known enough,
shit
or
right
I'm
there.
living under a rock.
Or
I might be living under a rock.
do you listen to R&B or like a lot of?
A little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
She has a Lady Gaga tattoo.
I am a big Lady Gaga fan. Hey now.
some of the Lady Gaga songs.
I used to be a big fan of Lady Gaga. I used to be a big
I
fan.
like Lady Gaga. I don't have it. It was just.
He's the creative
it was just
director of
It was a
Polaroid.
funny response.
It was a funny response.
Yeah, it's a funny response. Juan, you got one?
Yeah, what about you, Juan?
I'd probably say, which I mean most people don't know, but "Little Child Running Wild" is a New World song. It's an oldie,
Okay.
back in like the 70s or so. So
I want to write these
Okay,
down.
I'll say
after.
"Party in the USA" since everyone knows that song. I wish I wrote "Party in the USA."
respect.
And the
Party
Jay-Z
in
song was on?
For real,
And the
you
Jay-Z
really
song was
do.
on. I fuck with that song.
What song do
I
you think
love
it was?
that song.
What Jay-Z song you think it was?
Right? Yeah, I would say that then, for like very well known songs.
All right.
I saw a
Thank you for
comment
that.
on one of your guys' cover songs. I don't know who made the comment, but I saw the comment saying too many socks in this.
Oh, well, we just
songs.
wear our
There was a lot
socks.
of
Like,
songs.
We're
There was, like,
respecting
some-
the floor, you know?
yeah, we respect the.
because it was Cal's.
Gotta steam the
yeah, it's
floor, yeah.
elderly carpet. Like we're not gonna sit there and stump that shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. I
And
guess.
sometimes we're in the studio for hours. Like, shoes got to come off.
Shoes come off.
And I feel like socks are normal. Like, but you do look at the video and you're like, damn.
Like, damn.
No,
Like,
for real, it
motherfuckers
stands
got
out.
hella
You gotta, like,
socks.
crop the
Yeah,
shoes a little
yeah.
bit.
You gotta crop
I
it.
feel
Yeah.
that.
Was this a friend or was this just some random
I don't
person?
remember. I truly don't remember.
It could be
But I
anybody,
do remember
you
the
know.
comment. I just don't
I
remember.
don't. Yeah, I remember it too. That's like
It might
the
have been
one
Claire.
comment.
I think it might have been Claire from Burning Man. Yeah, I think it was Claire.
Speaking of socks, you were in
Damn
a
it,
bathtub
Claire.
with your socks on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
No,
were
no,
yeah. That,
I kept scrolling past it. I was like, "There's no way that's real," but I kept seeing it.
So I'm gonna keep it real. So I'll do like the stupidest things on social media, just legitimately for attention, because I'll post
I got all you
I will post my life work on social media and get like one like. Niggas won't care at all. Nobody will give a shit at all. I'll post like the greatest thing that I've ever made. Like leave like the longest comment, start crying, and no one cares. And then suddenly I'm in the fucking tub with socks on. I get 110 replies.
Every follower you know,
Like, and
every
everyone's like,
single
"Oh,
one.
are you okay?" It's like I jumped in the tub with my socks on. You think I'm having a fucking mental breakdown? It's just it's just a piece of cotton on my feet. Like I don't know.
You gotta
But,
make
like,
all your announcements from the tub from now on.
I literally just do that just to prove to myself like they really don't
Wow.
give a shit about anything unless
That
it's
was the whole
stupid.
point. That was
So
the- that was the whole
it
point.
makes sense when you see, because you see these rappers and celebrities do like the stupidest fucking shit. And you're like, damn, why are they acting that way? It's because no one gives a fuck about them otherwise, you know? So
Facts.
it's
Yeah.
just the
Dang.
unfortunate reality of the industry
Damn.
that we're in and the
Drop the
world that we
gem
live
real
in.
quick.
that was the whole point you were trying to prove. And
Yes.
you pretty much.
And
just
I'm
proved
going to continue to prove it by doing a bunch of dumb shit and getting a shit ton of attention for it. All the meanwhile, I'm creating a different version of Blackbird in a different key and playing it on bass. And it does half the stats of me just posting a 24-hour story, you know, of me with my socks
It
on.
does impress though
And
when
that
you do
one
it
did
live.
pretty well, the Blackbird cover.
It did.
but still didn't touch
When
the
I tell
socks.
you that I literally had over 100 replies. Over 100. Like I could scroll like that, like 3 or 4 times
still
on the
keep going.
replies to the socks.
Yeah.
Like people were about to call like the people on me for like a wellness check.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got to do something else
Wow.
with the socks now, man.
Yeah.
Cruel world.
You gotta run it back.
You run it
But
back.
here's also my argument.
Uh-oh.
If I posted my toes on there, bruh, like people would have died.
You lose followers.
Like bro, like people would have died. They would have blocked me left and right. It would have been over. Yeah.
You
So-
need to get in the bath, have a sock
Okay.
on one foot,
Yes.
have your dogs out on the other foot, and cover Blackbird.
If
That's,
Oh.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Man.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
You need to
that
do
might
that
be
tonight.
the formula. Yeah.
That might be the formula.
if I post
know
my
what you
toes on
need
the
to do.
internet,
TikTok
I've
101.
hit rock bottom. I got like brick feet.
No, you'll have women throwing their panties.
No,
at you.
DJ Drama said.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know about
We'll
that.
see.
I don't know.
toes out too.
We'll see. Hey, tell us about this weekend, though, guys.
Oh, geez.
You're leaving tomorrow, right?
On
Yeah,
the road.
we're going
On the road again.
Yeah,
Moving.
Tell us about
Okay,
that.
I actually just had a friend that just saw Willie Nelson last night.
Where?
He's 90
What?
Willie Nelson's 90?
and he's on tour.
incredible.
He's 90 years old, still on tour.
Bro, this
Yeah.
gotta be a
Damn.
Guinness record.
It has to be.
It has
Well,
to
Paul McCartney might break that soon.
Yeah, but Paul McCartney's what, 78, 79,
He's like
80?
80.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
got,
he's
still
still
got some
that's
time.
a whole decade.
10 more years.
Yeah.
I can see Paul McCartney still.
But yeah, we're leaving to go to Berkeley. We're performing at Cali
Cali
Fest.
Fest.
Yeah.
Music festival out there. Yeah. It's
Super
gonna be
cool, you
exciting.
guys.
All weekend long, right? All weekend.
It goes Saturday and Sunday. We're performing Sunday afternoon and then coming back on Monday. So we'll have a couple days to explore the Bay and, you know, I mean, I've
Have a good
never
time.
been there.
Enjoy
so
the change of scenery, man. It'll be nice.
Do pretty big artists play at Cali Fest?
They have, the thing with Cali Fest is they have it every quarter. So they have a big ass park and they just throw a bunch of vendors and a big ass music stage. So they have a bunch of different artists come out. I haven't looked back on who they've had, but they have artists every 4 months that come out and play. So I mean, and it's in Northern California, so
Yeah.
They
Especially
have to
like
be
just
some
being in
pretty big
Phoenix
artists.
and doing as many shows as we can, wanting to branch out and like really
Yeah.
be like invested in this kind of thing. Anytime we can move states to go do shows and like
Oh, you guys
connect
take
with
that
more people,
opportunity.
of course.
That's
of
gotta be
course.
so exciting. Going to another state to perform.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's cool. I feel like we get a very good reception outside of Phoenix, so it's very encouraging for us to go play elsewhere because we seem to be very loved outside.
Have
Oh,
ever
You know, when
performed
we venture out.
I have performed out of state, but not like as Lauren Case. I've
Who are
gone
you?
to.
Who are you then?
I don't like to talk about it.
What costume
I
did you
was
don?
performing at a convention. It was a jewelry company's yearly convention. I was just seeing with my friend, but
Your
it wasn't
friend?
like
Vibes.
That's the way.
with my homie.
Making the
That's
oh,
right,
Their
yeah.
homie. There you go.
Homie time.
Okay, homie.
It was
time.
not like
Absolutely.
an on tour type situation. That's what I would love to do. Have you guys been on tour before?
We've done like runs of shows, but we've never
Okay.
been like on a
An official?
announced tour. Yeah. I mean, I think that's our next goal.
Yeah,
but
I was about to
we
say
also have
yes.
to finish our album. Like we just like that needs to happen before.
So yeah, what was the name of the album, by the way? You told me.
Shy's got this.
I got it.
Yeah,
I thought it was
man.
Complicated Memories,
You,
right? Are we
you
still
texted me the name of the album, but
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
who's got the name?
Complicated Memories is the name.
Complicated
Complicated
Memories, and
Memories.
it's in the oven.
It's in the oven.
Baking
It's
as
in
we
the
speak.
oven.
Is it rising?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's rising.
Cream
For
pie.
sure.
Stick a fork in it.
And we're back.
Hey, it's,
It'll come out soon, I guess. We don't know when.
I just feel like it's a little tricky with this one because like basically it's been formed as a band. This has been one of those ones where it's like something will happen, like one unexpected emergency after the next, one bit of drama, and like trying to get it right.
Fuck
and
the
it's like-
drama, bro.
Yeah, no, it gets to the point where it's like, okay, we've gone through so much. Like the last thing we're gonna do is like go through all of this hell just to release like a mid version or like a version of it we're not satisfied with. So that kind of falls into that like perfectionist bit as in terms of like, oh, just release this and grow and like go from there and have people hear what's been going on. So it's like it's part of like finding that balance on top of like still doing shows. It's like 4 different like tasks in one.
Well, we've
So-
had
Totally
we've had years to
understandable.
shop these songs because these are the same songs that we perform on stage.
Right.
Like Coffin, Embers.
Won't miss you.
Won't miss
Let me
you.
find out.
Unreleased
find
songs
out.
that you're rattling
these-
off right now.
Yeah, but we've been performing these songs since 2021. Like so we know what songs
Yeah.
work.
If you've
what
been
songs
to
don't
even
work.
like 2 or 3 shows, then like you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Okay.
So
for
we,
sure.
we perform a lot of the stuff that we have out, but then mostly we do perform a lot of the stuff that will be on this upcoming Uncomplicated Memories. So we've had a lot of time to learn these songs, if that makes sense, to
Right.
learn where we fit in the song. So we know what songs work, what songs I guess not don't work, but we know what songs work best.
It's
is
more
what I
down
can
to a
say.
science
Sure.
for sure. Like
We've been
what
able
we
to
should
shop.
bring out for what time, like what crowd would like probably respond better to this, like how we're feeling based on like what we're comfortable with. Like we'll kind of like make eye contact and make those calls as we go, and like just being able to do these things for years and being used to practicing for hours and hours and hours, it helps us get through those situations and makes it a lot smoother. It's more fun too. You get to like kind of like riff off of it and just like kind of make the
Yeah.
live versions more special. So
Yeah.
it's
Tweak
always
them
dope.
over
Yes,
time.
yes.
Yeah.
And the
Absolutely.
version that we have on the record, and me and Juan do most of the production. The stuff that we have on the records are completely different than like how we do perform them live. So we have like different variations and versions. And since we've been performing since 2021, we've had five different versions of a lot of these songs. Like we've just multiple different sessions where we tried to land it that it didn't work, or one thing didn't work, and then we tried again with something else, and that doesn't work. So then we come back and try a different approach and a different approach. And my friend Toll, shout out Toll, he told me when I was like in a panic about making the project, he's like, you have forever to make your first album, so you can take your time. So that's kind of what we've been doing, is just taking our time and just making sure it feels right to us before it
As long
comes
as it's
out.
something we're content with, something we're
Yeah.
proud of. Like if it gets to that good point to present what we got to the people, then
Very
it's on its
respectful.
way.
that.
It's
No,
on
I
its
love
way.
that, yeah. I need it's been a while since I come to your guys' show. I think the last time I saw you guys perform was earlier this year. I don't
Where
remember
at?
when. I've seen you perform at the Valley Bar. I've seen you perform.
Well, you work a lot of times during like you're busy.
Oh, let
man.
me tell you about that.
You're
actually.
busy a lot of
Dude,
times.
so like, it was when you guys were doing the water drive, right? The
Yeah,
water,
at Valley Bar.
They literally had the fucking hotel name right next door to the Valley Bar, but they had that same named hotel in Glendale, and I was with my client. I drove to Phoenix already, thinking, oh, I'm gonna hang out with my client, then I'm gonna see Prime Society for a little bit just to say what up. And I get there, I'm like,
Shout out
fuck,
to
this
Apple
place
Maps.
is in Glendale, bro.
God,
Oh, man.
damn!
I was so pissed.
I never knew that until right now. That fucking sucks, dude. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I was so
for sure.
pissed.
That's a trip to make.
I know.
And
I
a
was-
bummer.
And I couldn't show how pissed I was in front of my clients.
Yeah, like,
I don't
damn
know.
it.
You gotta keep
Yeah.
it professional. Like, well,
Yeah, I did say
Darn.
like damn it out loud, but I was like, fuck. Yeah,
I think they'll forgive you for that.
yeah.
No, yeah.
But I want to see you guys perform again soon because you guys are amazing live for sure.
Thank you.
Basketball. Have you played yet? I know you're
Oh yeah.
well because you say you always
Remember we were talking
doing
about
him.
you.
Yeah, no,
you
I've
always
been-
get hurt.
I've been back at it. I've been
Yeah.
back at it for sure. Yeah,
Avoiding-
mainly with Jay.
Avoiding
yeah,
injuries,
with-
though?
Why you shake your head, bro?
I'm done.
Oh, you okay? I was like,
I'm
we
done.
were just
I'm-
there.
I'm washed up. I played yesterday for like the first time in a few months, and I did one layup and tweaked my knee. And I'm like, you know what? It's over. Like it's
Over a layup.
Over a fucking layup, bro. I used to be a certified. I mean, I used to be a hooper.
Thank God.
I'm washed now, so it's over.
You guys just all play for fun?
Yeah, I mean,
excluding.
You
You don't play at all.
well, Juan will play football with us when we played like 7-on-7 football. This dude's like Ray Lewis out there. He's absolutely incredible, like Clay Matthews.
straight up instinct alone.
Juan's a soccer player though. Like at heart, he's more of a soccer dude, and then
Okay.
but definitely a football player.
Has Miles up his
100%.
game in basketball at all or no?
He's always consistently good. Like there's no like he could not play for like
Athlete.
Miles is like a professional athlete essentially.
Yeah.
Did you guys grow up playing sports in high school?
We all
For
did.
you, football. You guys, did you both play basketball?
Basketball, a little bit of football,
I
but
played football.
mainly basketball.
Okay.
That was like the main one.
I only play soccer.
You only played soccer.
I played
Okay.
tennis. I played basketball, and I played football. I didn't really play basketball. I was on the team, but I played football.
I was there.
I was present.
I was in the yearbook picture.
I was at the games on the bench.
But that's part of why I go so hard now. It's like I finally get the chance. There's no random ass dude gonna sit me down after I paid my $50 athletic fee. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it, bro.
Tell him.
No, yeah, but like we're like all hella competitive, and like we grew up on
Okay.
like basketball and stuff mainly. So like we talk sports any chance we get, and like whenever we can play, and like we give it our all. We go 110%.
Have you guys ever
We're diving on
argued?
the floor, like we're going off.
we fight. I mean, on the court, I'm like we're.
You step in the lines, it's different.
We're
Step out the
different.
lines.
We're different people. Like it's.
You guys are animals on the court.
Do you remember the day where we were at? I think were we at?
My house?
Yeah, were we at
Our
your
house?
Were we at your house? And we went to the park.
The Halloween party? Yeah.
And
yeah.
I literally took my shoes off and had the
I
king of the
remember
court
that.
on like 10 people in a row, just
Oh damn.
shaking them out of their socks.
Especially John.
Yes,
You
and
fucked up John.
I hit John with the sham god.
Cornelio?
Bro. Like, I was just literally
Cornelio.
just taking it way too serious. It was unbelievable.
Can't be
Yeah,
pulling out the sham god.
yeah.
Casual.
At a
football
party,
event, bro.
at a house party. Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Cornelio
Point
thought he was
cake.
going to get you, but he didn't.
No way. No way.
So, per
Oh, yeah.
request of Levi, I'm going to ask this question to you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on, Levi. Let's get it.
Yeah,
Here we
come
go.
on, Levi.
Drum
Come
roll.
on. Come on. So, in human history, not just music, but in human history, who's the most influential person to you guys?
That's a great question.
Damn,
Shout out Levi.
Wow, this is a trip.
Influential person.
We could
There's
start
so
one
many.
by one, too, or you guys could all answer at the same time.
Who's going first?
I need a second because
Keep
we gotta
stumbling
narrow it down
Alright,
to one person.
That's the point, right?
That's like
Juan, you have yours? Okay, I'll go
that damn goal.
in this order. I'll go Jesus and then my mom.
Respect.
That's it. Yeah.
In that
probably-
order.
Yeah, in that order. Jesus first and then my mom. You know,
There you go.
I'm very heavy with my faith and being a believer and staying strong in my faith and at least trying, at the very least, and praying and reading scripture and having blind faith all the time. So I would say number one, guy upstairs, and then number two is my mom, who did everything for
That's
me. So.
awesome, actually.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
I
nice.
kind of want to cheers to that. Yeah, let's cheers.
Cheers.
No, that ass.
As we're cheersing to your darkest nightmare.
Darkest nightmare.
Wickedest-
Absolutely.
Wickedest sin.
Jesus.
That's
wow.
funny, ironic. Shy?
So one is the same. I feel like Jesus. That's just up there for sure. And it's not the best answer, and I don't even feel comfortable saying it, but I feel like has got to be on the list. No,
This
like,
is
it sounds crazy.
you can't post this now.
You
It's
said
over.
influential. I'm not
You
trying to
can't
go.
say
I'm not trying to say it's a good thing.
It's
I'm not saying
over.
it's a good thing. But I'm
It's
saying if you're
fucking
talking
over.
like changing the course of
It's
history,
over.
I'm being serious. Like no, like that's why.
To
Okay,
you,
hold on,
to you
To me
personally.
personally.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Yo, my God.
Yo, I thought.
Oh my
said
God.
human history. You said human
What
history,
the
so I was
hell?
thinking in a general sense.
Could've
I was
said
not
Steve
thinking
Jobs.
personally.
Bro,
I don't give a fuck about Steve Jobs.
Okay, wait. Explain yourself, though. Explain yourself.
Don't
Why-
explain yourself.
No, please.
No, I feel like I
beg
have
you.
to. It wasn't like I'm saying I support it. I'm just saying like he existed and obviously changed the course of history with terrible things
Hey,
he did
chill,
that are
chill,
literally
bro.
still.
Shoot your hand, bro.
Come on now.
Fuck around and
Just
high
say you love him.
I don't. I hate the dude. Terrible.
Yeah.
Like
He's done horrible things.
I feel like that goes without saying. I don't necessarily stand in solidarity with the guy, but
Yeah.
like that's all I was saying in terms of like course of human history. Like the fact that you're that bothered by it now proves my point. Like I'm saying, it's influential. I'm not saying
Our
he-
band
he's
died
good.
He
today.
had the power to make the vibes in this
Our
room
band
very
died.
weird
Our
right now.
band officially died.
That's
As soon
true.
as this drops,
Well,
it's
I
over.
didn't
That's
have to-
the last day.
Influential to you.
Yeah.
Influential to you.
Influential to me. Well, I mean, like
You came with the historically accurate answer, though.
I was trying.
Like,
You
truly.
did. You did.
I mean,
I
you
was
know what?
It's like Genghis Khan is up there.
Yeah.
No, that's That's up there for sure. But me personally, my grandmother for sure.
Yeah.
What happened, bro?
Is this the order? Hold on, you gotta fix your order, bro.
I started over.
You and Jesus Hitler grandma.
What? What the fuck?
Are we gonna cut that out?
Bro, you got
keep it all the way.
no.
On the personal side, my grandmother's one of the most influential people to me. She put me in children's church and the choir, inspired me to sing and everything, and is the reason why I paint and draw today. It's literally all of the special things and like things that have inspired me to like influence other people.
Great.
Is up
Did
there.
you want to keep this
Her
all
and
in
my
the
mom, for
interview?
Sure.
Next.
But like human history, I stand by what I said. As shocking as that was.
Okay, so we'll keep that. We'll keep that then.
As crazy as that was, it's not a bad thing.
We got claps
I'm just
over
being
there.
honest. He said Genghis Khan. Goddamn it!
got-
Like. All right.
Do you believe
I'm
this?
sorry. I misread the
This,
question.
I can see it now. The comments are gonna be like, he's
damn it,
so real
Levi.
for that.
What the
He's
hell?
so real.
This is why I stay quiet half the time. Unless a question is
Yeah,
directly
bro.
asked to me, I'm like,
It's-
let me just.
The public's not ready for these things.
What about you, Juan? Last but not least.
Good luck
no.
topping that.
I know, right?
Yeah, good luck topping that.
I'll do you one better. Kanye West. No.
Kanye.
But, well, I mean, it's
Michael Jackson.
funny.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no, I mean, Mike Jack got to be, for sure, easily the most
He's up there for me.
influential,
I mean, yeah.
like, musical artist of all time. At least if I could speak on a scope of, like, music, artistry.
We gotta just like
Superstardom.
have his face during all these comments.
Nah, he's really going through it right now.
He's going through it.
One, please.
I finished with Michael Jackson. But, I mean, Jesus before that, obviously.
All right.
There you go.
Very
Much-
nice. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Mother, grandmother.
I mean, both my mothers
Michael
and
Jackson.
grandmothers, for me personally, I wouldn't really recognize Michael Jackson had it not been for them too, and their taste in music. So
Okay, you grew up listening to Michael Jackson.
I did
Partially because of
quite a
that.
bit. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's a part of that whole antique catalog. That
Hey,
Michael-
are we good on
Michael
time?
Jackson's
How much
in.
time we got? Oh, we got like
3?
7
Okay.
minutes. 7
Yeah,
minutes.
7.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, great answers, those guys.
Dissipate.
Oh, I don't want to be thrown around great like that. That's right. I don't want to be throwing around the word great.
Yeah, don't throw around great.
Yeah.
There's
were
a
in-
conversation to be had after all of this.
Awkward silence now. Guys.
Whatever. All right, we're gonna have to have the conversation. Regardless. I've already dug the hole, so.
Yeah. Let's just sit here in silence for like 10
I've
seconds.
been sitting here trying to think of like
Another Juan name.
a pun
pun.
related to what you said, and I just
don't
really
know
shouldn't.
Yeah, there's no.
It's not safe. Yeah.
I don't think there's any room for that in the world right now. You know.
No.
We've done enough.
No.
We've done enough here today.
We've been enough here. Yeah.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers.
Hey, everybody.
To, wicked sin.
Way to make me
Right.
answer.
Well, that was just very unexpected. I mean,
I mean,
I'm
historically though,
That's all me.
you want us to keep that in, though.
Okay, what is the next question? Do we have?
is there any redemption left?
All right, you guys.
Do one of them.
This is good. This is good. This is a perfect question. Perfect segue. All right, so
Perfect segue.
number one tip for keeping the peace in your band, for dealing with conflict. If you're talking to another band and they're like, we're worried that we're going to be fighting all the time, get sick of each other, what's a great tip for a developing band?
It just takes. You just have to hope that your bandmates have a level of maturity that can take like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
basically.
That is like a big part of it. Because a lot of things can get lost in translation and misinterpreted. They're turned into like personal issues that should have never been problems or
Yeah.
misread drama here and there. And it's just like it's hard to hold people and yourself accountable to like face truths that you might not necessarily be proud of or happy with for like the sake of like the group's goal and like trying to like be on the same page with one another. And like the more people you have in the group, the harder that'll be. But just like understanding that like we all are boys and we all respect and love each other and like have like a level of care for each other that people outside the group don't have. It makes it easier to like accept those things. Where you're like hearing something that might not be the easiest thing to receive.
Yeah, you know it's coming from a good place for the greater good of the band.
Someone like bagging on something. It's like something you can hear and like grow from. So having those people, having that core for like the years that we have been in years that we have maintained it for so long, and it goes along.
Yeah. Very nice.
I would say for me, I mean that was a pretty great answer.
Definitely.
For me, I think it's just looking at the big
It's
picture.
like finally.
Redemption.
Finally.
Redemption.
Redemption.
I think looking at the big picture, if you do have a goal, like I feel like we have goals, You look at the big picture. Is it worth? Like, is any argument or any drama or anything that someone says worth like sacrificing that big picture? It probably isn't. You know, if someone's disrespectful, then like that's a completely different thing. But
We're getting a glass jar.
we're not disrespectful to each other. Like I am very blunt. Like, do not get me wrong. I'm not the nicest person at all times, but I'm not disrespectful. I'm not calling these guys out of their names. I'm not. But if I can't be able to be like, yo, I think that's not good, and not to have someone flip out on me, or if they can't feel comfortable saying, yo, I don't know if I like that, then yeah, I mean, then where are you gonna go from there? So
It's about being real at the end of the day.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much Shy's answer. It's pretty much just a different way of saying his answer. Where you have to be able to not take it personally. And I mean, we're a band. I mean, everyone has to play their part. And like Juan's done things to, and I give him shit all the time for doing things to my bass parts or like cutting ideas. But it's fine because at the end of the day, I trust his vision that like he's gonna put out the best product possible because I know the music he likes, I know the music he makes, and if there's an idea that I have that he doesn't agree with, I'm just gonna go with he probably knows better, like something that I don't know. So I'm cool with that. That's why he's here.
We have like mad transparency,
trust and respect. It's all up there. For sure.
Yeah. So I think that's like the biggest thing is like making sure that relationship is solid, being truthful to each other, in every aspect. We respect one another's opinions. We're strongly opinionated people.
For sure.
And so in that, there comes that room of being able to respect that one may have a strong opinion towards something, one may, feel nay towards something, It's like being able to communicate and talk to each other. Like it's been that way for the entirety of like our friendship from the start. So it's only translated into the music and everything that we work on. It's just staying true to everybody.
Being real.
Yeah, we all
That's
believe in
really
each other.
cool.
We all believe in each other's visions. We all believe in this vision that we're gonna do this for a long time. So I mean,
I see great things for you guys.
There's no point in getting like in like bickering arguments or in.
And we're all like super passionate about it. Like there's never been like a petty thing that came up that seemed worth severing.
Never. And we don't. We're not
even
calling
get that
each other
far.
like bitches or like just like calling each other pussies or like just saying
Yeah.
like incredibly like personally disrespectful things or being like you're garbage, you suck. Like we don't say that shit to each other. Yeah, like
crazy.
yeah, that's like shit that like we don't say. So it's like if we did take it there, then this wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
But like
There's not
you never can. There's no room for that because
there's not a member who is too caught up in partying or
no, I mean there's
fan interaction. You guys are all very passionate about the music.
If they weren't where we are now, then they're not here anymore.
I was about to say
if it
they're
seems
out
like
now.
it seems like it could even possibly get
They're
to
not
a point
here.
where
No
They're not
patience,
there.
no tolerance.
They're not
for
here.
that.
Yeah, we like it's like
Everybody
once
that stands here now,
more like a nip it in the
we
bud.
know how to talk to
Yeah.
each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
and we can be blunt.
I mean, we could go on and on about the story you told in the VIP trailer, but we're not. Gonna
yeah,
do
I mean,
that.
and I mean there has been disrespect and there has been like disconnect and like at the end of the day, if it's not a mesh, then it's nothing personal. It's just not a mesh. Not everything meshes. Not every player works well on a team, and sometimes the worst player can play a better role, if that makes sense, So
Yeah, I agree.
You got to play off of the chemistry and the dynamics that we have. It's not like supposed to be a personal thing. It's like, and just
Yeah.
understanding that makes it easier too. It's like,
One last question, and I kind of want to go around, even including you in this. We'll start with you actually. So, what are your goals in 2024?
My
Since
goals in
it's almost the end of the year.
2024. Okay. Well, by summer, I would like to be moving to LA. Yeah, my boyfriend's there. He's a music producer. And so I would like to be out there. I've really enjoyed living in Arizona. I love Arizona. I've got family members who are getting older who I really care about, who I'm trying to spend a lot of time with, but it's time to focus on my music and not have any distractions and
I respect
time
that.
to pour less into all of those relationships and more just like into music. So
I see.
Yeah.
Can I
Growth.
say like you are probably one of my favorite female like local artists here?
thank you so
Like, I
much. You're my
see-
favorite interviewer.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the future Larry King. No, but like I see like
Yes.
your name in like shining lights. I
Thank
really do.
you.
Yeah,
that's,
I really do.
That's very sweet
And
of
since
you
we're
to
on the
say.
topic of California, me moving, as far as my goals in 2024, I want to interview a lot of different artists, influencers in 2024. Hence why California would be my go-to.
Yeah.
I already wrote down a list of people I want to interview in
Yeah.
California.
Like,
Yeah.
can you tell us one or two?
Spill the beans.
Spill the beans. God, I always forget how to pronounce her name.
You got it.
I think she lives in California.
You got it.
Samarison. Samarison.
Yeah, Samarison.
I would love to interview her. Bella Gonis. I want to interview Bella Gonis.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
This YouTuber IRL Rosie. She lives in California. So a whole bunch.
And if they're not in California, they're going to be coming through California at some point.
Yeah.
So
So besides that, like, and then I have family that lives in California too. That'd be really great to just like, catch up with them and stuff. And so, and then these guys too. We'll cut that out if you want. We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll fix
There
that.
we go.
Every time he looks back and talks to you, you gotta cut that out.
Wait, really? Come on. But those are my goals. Just be the best at what I can do with all this. So
You're gonna do great.
yeah,
You put on a really fun and relaxed interview.
I try.
I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, and then last but not least, you guys, as Prime Society as a whole.
We haven't really talked about this. Juan, you determine the goals right now.
And
set it right now, bro. Set it and be
All right.
be strong with that shit, bro. Set that shit right now.
Set that shit right now.
I'm gonna let y'all know the motherfucking goals. All right.
The goals for Prime Society right now.
We quitting our jobs this next year.
Oh fuck.
Seriously?
Absolutely. I'm a believer for myself at the very least.
Oh,
But I can't speak for everybody else. We all in some.
All right.
But that is the ultimate goal. Solely reliant on music for funding in our future. Hitting the tour, whether that be before the end of this year, but for certain next year, we gotta do a cross country tour.
It'd be awesome.
Album release guaranteed.
yes.
What else we got?
Give it to him.
But wait, there's more. Honestly,
Set
I
a
feel
crazy
like
one. Set
a
a crazy one. You gotta set a crazy one. You gotta set a
relocation. We gotta relocate. That's it.
That's
Boom.
big. I like that.
Relocate. What do you mean relocate?
We gonna have to make the big move too. We might be seeing y'all out there in LA. We might show
LA,
what
New
AZ got,
York.
you
Where
feel
else
me?
are you considering?
California, like just in general California or what?
I think
I feel like in
We talked about it
general, I
mostly,
mean,
like West Side still.
yeah, I don't know.
there's a
He's
lot
the
of
only one who
conversation
can
to
do
be had.
cold. We can't.
Oh
do
yeah,
cold.
yeah, y'all not built
We
for
can't
that.
do cold.
Yeah.
We can't. He's
So
the
it most
one that
likely would
can.
be California.
It would have to be
Yeah.
on the west for me.
Yeah, I could not
I
either.
can't do it. I'm
I
not gonna
mean,
be
I
productive
can't do
for
the
4
cold
months.
again. I'm done with the cold.
We'll have to literally
What's
hibernate.
cold to you? No, honest to God, what's cold? What temperature is cold? Right now?
40 degrees.
That's freezing. That's fucking, bro. That's like.
But
realize if it was
like
7
anytime
miles
it's like
right now-
60s out here, like everybody's like
I
freezing
love
their ass
60s.
off.
Bro,
No, I
I-
love that shit. I'm
I
out
love
there in
it.
basketball shorts. I
It
got a
is
hoodie
like
on.
2
If
days
it's
of the year.
under 60?
like 10 minutes a day.
I'm freezing, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
I am
Arizona born and raised?
No, I'm from Portland. He's Arizona.
Portland.
Arizona born and raised, yeah.
Okay.
I'm Arizona born and raised. Are you?
Yep, Arizona
Yeah,
born and
there we go.
raised. Does it
I
ever
was raised here.
snow in Portland?
Okay.
He would.
What's,
I mean,
what's climate change? When I was a kid and like my
Used
parents,
to.
all my
Does it
parents'
ever snow?
lifetime, it was just rain, rain, rain. You know, Pacific Northwest. It rains every week. It's nothing but rain. But in like the past 10 years, there's been like blizzards and
Oh,
like just.
damn.
It's like the whole thing where like the Cascade Mountains, how it's not supposed to snow on that side of the mountains. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like a whole science to it.
Damn.
But now for some reason well,
fuck that science.
climate change.
For some reason.
Yeah, for some odd reason, I don't know. It blizzards there. Like my sister's a principal, and like they'll have literal snow days now, where it's just, they get feet of snow now versus. And even when I was there with the
Wow.
Color 8, when I was on tour in November, we're driving through the Cascades, and we're driving on the west side of it, and it's not supposed to snow.
Oh shit.
And it is just ice. Like people, like we're putting on chains, doing all this other shit. Like it's.
Damn.
Yeah, so to answer your question, it usually didn't, but now you can count on it. You can fucking count on it. Yeah,
So maybe
You
we'll
missed
see them
out
in
on all of
California,
that.
Huh?
you can count on it snowing. Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. And we
Can all do this
it'd be
again.
Good to get
There you
on
go.
together,
I'm with it. Round 3.
And last but not least, I want to thank Martin for he's gonna.
Martin.
Yeah. Yeah. Give him a clap. Yeah.
Yes.
And everyone else at AZ Pod Studios. And everyone else.
There we go.
I'll fuck with you, Martin.
You have big plans in 2024. Great plans, and keep doing your thing. Yeah. And last but not least, thank you guys for coming. This is not my birthday, but a little pre-birthday gift. So
Hey, happy early birthday.
Yeah,
everyone.
happy early birthday.
It's good
Austin.
to be alive.
it's good to be alive.
It's a
yeah,
blessing.
28.
And
Absolutely.
you got asthma?
There you go.
Keep
That's
using
right.
your inhalers.
I would take those
Preventative
as donations because I don't want to go broke.
Last cheers before it cuts. Last cheers. Thank you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.